Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Dark Souls. All 30 humanity was given to the Daughter of Chaos. And now we can take the shortcut. I wonder if anybody actually hasn't seen that shortcut yet. It's the only way to save Solaire. Granted, we didn't do any of his summons, and we were supposed to do all of them to get his story stuff complete. You can actually have him summoned to fight Gwen, which makes the fight easier. I've never really been able to parry. So I have had problems with Gwen in the past. But we do 666 damage and one-shot the Capra Demons. So it really doesn't matter. That's pretty spiffy. Not only that 666 damage, but that one-shot. I believe this is the third Kirk of Thorns invasion, if we were ever actually human. And you can just hop down here to get the bonfire. However, we're going to be inching through to these people. With this ring on, I can get them one at a time. 136, and we kind of missed. Dead. Let's see if a running attack will do it. Dead. Okay, we don't even need to do that kind of crazy amount of damage. We can't just jump down there. I wonder, can we one-shot them without Crystal Magic Weapon? 530. We do not have the power. Maybe with a jump attack we could do that. Otherwise, we're gonna need our super awesome magic weapon, which is fine by me. We get 3 of them. Whack. And it's not like we're gonna need it for the Bed of Chaos, you know? I looked it up at some point earlier on in the run when I was checking to see if we got all the bosses. Up to before Bell Gargoyles. And that bug that is the Bed of Chaos has 1 health. In New Game Plus, it has 3 health. I was like, damn. And then you look over the corner, and it's like, oh, I hope I don't have to fight that. It's almost like there's some kind of giant boss here. It's supposed to startle you. That's okay. You can get startled. Just make sure to kill it later. Whoa, it's bug! Ah, it spit on me. That's gross. We didn't one-shot it. But our glancing blow finished it right there. That thing does not respawn, though, for this bonfire would not work if it did. So we can come over here, rest at this bonfire, because we're going to get shortcuts anyway. And we have our crystal magic weapons back, which is probably the most important thing. It's the difference between one-shotting something and two-shotting something, depending on the enemy. We can get so close. This guy didn't even notice anything was wrong until we killed his friend already. You're fired! The only problem with Izalith is graphically. Because I don't know what it is about the lava, but it makes it, when you're running through the fire dinosaur place, it makes it basically impossible to see anything. Well, if it isn't a Taurus demon. This is where they live, because all demons were born here. Bed of Chaos, spawning all demons. You almost got one shot. I love you, Crystal Magic Weapon. The Fire Sage, from what I looked up earlier, actually has, like, the most health of a lot of bosses. I think it's the Centipede demon that kills Solaire. Like, killing him that triggers it. So we can kill Fire Sage first. Roll. Stupid crap freezing randomly. Yeah, I don't think so. This thing has a it has like 6,000 health. Like, Gwen has 4,000, I think? This thing has 6,000. That was like the most of any boss I saw on that list. It's gonna blow! Oh, I thought because I rolled that wouldn't murder me. Drink. Run. That could have been dangerous if that actually hit me. That probably would have killed me. But it doesn't matter. Because we killed him. Dead. As always, bleed weapons do really amazing against these kinds of demons. I don't really know about poison. I never really tried in this game. I've tried poison in Dark Souls 2. Right, we gotta go back this way. I opened the shortcut for a reason. Because it's a cut that's also short. We come back this way. And we have to kill a bug. Naturally, all bugs should die because bugs suck. But this one is a particularly bad bug, for it murders sunbros. If you don't pay the... It's not any of these ones. There's 9 of these. And it's the last one that doesn't respawn. It's the sunlight maggot. You touch the wall here and then this opens. It's kind of hard to see because we're basically invisible. One of these is different from the others. That one? I don't know, one of these like looks different from the others or something. And it's one of the ones on this side. There it is, this one has red eyes. Yep. This is the sunlight maggot. Solaire's looking for a sun. And this thing blinds you with light, basically, when it gets on your head. Sunlight maggot. And it actually produces light. You can wear it as a hat if you're crazy. I would never want to wear that. I mean, I realize it's dead now. So we're not just using the sunlight maggot, and it's actually like a hat now. But at the same time, we're slower because of it, and I don't like the idea of having a bug hat. So you guys can just keep doing bug things, since you'll respawn even if I kill you. And we can go over and fight the Centipede demon. And get the shortcut first. Probably shortcut first, that sounds nice. Because this second shortcut isn't going to do us a lot of good if we can't actually get back down here quickly. Unless we one-shot the Bed of Chaos, which is possible. We're not going to directly confront the Bed of Chaos. There is a strategy, ball strategy, where you use a bow to hit both of the things on the sides, and then you just run straight for the middle. In fact, I think if you quit out of the boss fight and then you restart, you go back up to the top again. And if you go back up there, you can just slide back down and then go straight for it. Might try that out. I've never actually quit out during that boss fight, but I've seen other people do it. I mean, I do the bow thing, which is... It gets the same thing done. But if I put them both together, then we can one-shot it and not waste time on that boss. We're getting so much progress in. Base game, there's not really many bosses left. Boop. Centipede. Bed of Chaos. Nito. Gwen. I think that's it. Then we've got the Sanctuary Guardian. The Calamite. Artorias. And Manus. I think total, even with the DLC bosses, there's only like 21 bosses in this game. And they count the Tars Demon and the Capra Demon and the 3, like, Asylum Demon things on there, too. So it's kind of iffy. I have to put more points into Intelligence. Even more power. I like putting points into Intelligence anyway. I'm killing them with blue. Big swords and the color blue. We go sliding back down here, which is cool because this thing's a smart elevator and it'll go back up to the top. So even if this is down here, unlike the New Londo area, I don't have to send the elevator back up. Because it just knows. Maybe it would have been faster to go the other way, actually. I don't know, I usually just drop down there. But if we come down over here, we can continue down this little area, and we'll hit another bonfire. And that's where things can or can't be bad. I hate fighting the Centipede demon. But if you can cut part of it off, it gets way easier. We are likely to die. But we do a lot of damage. Like, I've done Zweihander runs before. I don't tend to get Crystal Magic Weapon on those runs, though. I kind of just have a Zweihander, and it's already plus 15. Which, granted, we could easily have by now. I don't know that these rings would actually help. So we're probably better off getting the Flame Ring for fire damage. Going through meh. Evil's Ring could do something, I guess. Ah, the Flippy Ring. And we'll get ready. I don't remember if the Flippy Ring was a good idea for this fight or a bad idea, but we're going to get over that lava as fast as possible. We need to get over to that side of the room over there. It's rekindled. The fire in its back. You know, I always stopped watching the cinematic for this. I never noticed that was actually the boss. I thought that was like a dead version of the boss. Like there was two of them and that one just died a long time ago. Run over here. Oh, we flipped over that and didn't actually take any damage. Roll, roll, roll! This is like Green Titanite or something. Yeah, it's really stupid. We drink this. And we wait, because this thing's going to get closer. Keeping Solaire alive on this fight. I know he takes like massively reduced damage from the lava and stuff, but it's still stupid. Roll! If we'd hit, I think we would have cut that arm off. Roll! If we'd hit, I think we would have cut that arm off. Will you let me hit you? I wish that didn't explode. Okay, I don't really know what's going on now. You can cut off like every part of this thing's body. And doing so does make the fight quite easier. We got the ring. You don't actually have to kill this thing to get the ring. You just have to cut off part of it. I don't remember if it was specifically the tail. If any part was good. Either way, this thing doesn't actually have much health. We don't really have much hitting it, though. And it can kind of just stamp you flat like that. Like, if it just pushed me into the lava right there, we would have gotten a game over. I feel like I should be hitting the tail. There we go. Yeah, why aren't you attacking? I was like, he's dead, right? He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Our face! Why don't we have eyes? I get that we're a zombie, but have eyes. Victory is achieved. Humanity and homeward bones. Orange charred ring. Reduces lava damage. So that every increment you take 1 damage or something? 3. Looks like 3. Instead of like 30, so I mean it's like 90% reduced damage. Lava kills you quick. Especially if you hear how fast that's ticking. Don't give up, Solaire! We'll always be here for you.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
Everybody has their own sun. You'll get it eventually.
Why? After all this...
So then, we rest at this bonfire. And we teleport back to the Daughter of Chaos, because we're going back. And I think this is slightly shorter, and we get our extra 2 Estus back. Not that we're really going to need it on this fight. This is basically a, you got hit into a pit or you didn't fight. But it seems like we're going to be doing that next time. Which is cool, because that gives me time to walk back there. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.